Have you lost your mind? You're my daughter-in-law and you dare talk to me like that. Sounds like you don't want to be part of the Liu family anymore. Fine. I don't want to be here anyway. I've had enough of this family for a long time. You've completely lost all respect. I'm your mother-in-law and your elder and you dare talk back to me? If you're that unhappy, then don't eat. Su Chengxi, what is that supposed to mean? If you can't stand it, then get a divorce. Fine, divorce it is. Whoever backs out is a coward. Mom, we're divorced. Really? Yeah. We just got back from the marriage registration office. Chengxi already moved out. Good. Finally, we got rid of that woman. Let's book a hotel and celebrate properly. Yeah, I moved out. But this game is only getting started. Yunding Hotel. I want your biggest ballroom. 40,000 a table. Book 50 tables. We're celebrating my son finally being single again. I told you ages ago that Su Chenxi was a total nobody. She wasted 3 years of your life. But now it's all good. I'll introduce you to Miss Li. Her family is worth billions. Mom, I literally just got divorced. Can you not? How am I supposed to not be in a hurry? You're already 26. Wait another 2 years and you'll be pushing 30. The Li family is worth billions. Marry her and you'll be set for life. Thank you all for coming to celebrate Ji Qing's fresh start. That nobody is finally gone, and once my son gets together with Miss Li, he'll be marrying into serious money. Congrats on the divorce, Zicheng. Yeah! You could tell at a glance Su Chenxi was never good enough for Zicheng. Sir, your total bill comes to 2 million. Use this card. Of course, sir. Mr. Liu, the card you gave me has been frozen. Do you have another one? Impossible. Try it again. I'm sorry, but it really is frozen. Do you have another way to pay? What happened? The card's frozen. Use mine. Insufficient funds. Put everything spent in this ballroom today on my account. Chengxi! Put everything spent in this ballroom today on my account. Yes, Ms. Su. Auntie Zhao, 3 years ago you made me sign a prenuptial property agreement saying everything the Liu family owned had nothing to do with me. I signed it. Then you made me live in that storage room behind the house. I stayed there for 3 years. Every morning at 5, I got up to make you porridge. You said it was too watery and dumped it in the trash. I bought you fruit, and you said it wasn't fresh enough, so you threw all of it away. For your birthday, I gave you a scarf. You opened it in front of all the relatives, called it cheap junk, and threw it on the floor. But none of that was the worst part. The thing that hurt me most was you. Chengxi, You never once stood up and said a single word for me. Not once. Liu Jicheng, it's been 3 years. I gave you chance after chance, and not once did you choose me. 3 years ago, the Liu company's cash flow collapsed. A 300 million investment saved you. Do you know who put up that money? Stellar Capital. Stellar Capital is mine. And that wasn't the only time. There were 2 more investments after that, 300 million each. Over 3 years, I invested 900 million in the Liu family. And what did I get? A storage room and a scarf thrown on the floor. This card is the same frozen card Jicheng was holding. I was going to leave all the money on it to him the day we divorced, as my goodbye payment for those 3 years. But on the day of the divorce, I received a voice message from Auntie Zhao. Jicheng, you signed the divorce papers, right? Once that useless woman is gone, I'll set you up with Miss Li right away. Don't be stupid this time. The Li family is the real deal. So I changed my mind. I'd rather donate this 5 million than leave the Liu family a single cent. I didn't come here today to watch you embarrass yourselves. That would be too boring. I came to make one thing clear. In these 3 years, I, Su Chenxi, never owed the Liu family anything. If anything, your family owes me an apology. But I don't need it anymore. From today on, whatever happens to the Liu family has nothing to do with me. Chengxi, I didn't know. I didn't know it was you. You didn't need to know. You just need to remember today. Su Chenxi, stop right there. You pretended to be broke and fooled us for 3 years. What gives you the right, Auntie Zhao? I never pretended to be poor. I just wanted to see how the Liu family would treat someone who truly loved your son when she had nothing. Now I know. Oh? Wow. So the Liu family has basically been living off their daughter-in-law all these years. Unbelievable. They had a jackpot standing right in front of them and kicked her out like she was nobody. This family really couldn't see what they had. Ha ha ha. A letter of intent to acquire Liutech. What? She wants to buy all of the Liu family's shares. In her dreams. She's not dreaming. She's offering 30% above market value. If we refuse, she'll short Liutech and then buy it up on the cheap. Lu Jicheng, this card originally had 5 million on it, compensation for the 3 years you spent together, but your mother turned it down for you. Good luck. Su Chengxi's terms are clear. 30% above market value for all shares of Lutech in one deal. If we refuse... Refuse? Of course we refuse. She was a useless woman we kicked out. What makes her think she can buy our company? She's backed by Stellar Capital, a financial giant worth over 100 billion. If she wants the Lu family, she doesn't need our permission. She can simply buy shares off the market. Ted, what is she trying to do? She doesn't want the Lu family's money. She wants the Lu family to bow to her. I'll go talk to her. My name is Lu Ziqing. I want to see Su Chengxi. Mr. Lu, Miss Su's schedule is completely full today. I can wait. Mr. Lu, Ms. Su won't be coming back to the office today. Please go home. Is she free tomorrow? You can make an appointment through the system, but Ms. Su's schedule is already booked through next month. Since Ms. Su pulled her investment, our working capital is almost gone. We may not even be able to make payroll next month. What about bank loans? All 3 banks rejected our loan renewal applications. Why? No reason, they just suddenly stopped approving them. Who else can help us? I made a list of potential investors, but honestly, none of them is likely to offend Stellar Capital just to save the Lu family. What do you mean you're not coming? We agreed to meet today to discuss the investment. Zhao, it's not that I don't want to help. I asked around about your situation. You offended someone you really shouldn't have. Nobody wants to touch this mess. Once Su Chengxi makes a move, she won't leave us an escape route. Just how powerful is she? If Jicheng ever seriously reads this notebook even once, I'll tell him everything. Today is the happiest day of my life. I hope every day from now on feels like this. Lutech's stock is down 23%. We've signed away 3 of their biggest clients. Their cash flow can last 2 weeks at most. How did Lu Jingshan react? He tried to get a meeting with you 3 times. I turned him away each time. Let him come. Chengxi, I'm here to beg you to give the Lu family a way out. Beg me for what? You can acquire us, but leave us some shares and let us keep seats on the board. 3 years ago, when the Lu family was going bankrupt, Stellar Capital anonymously invested 300 million. Did you give me a seat on the board then? The second time was another 300 million. The third was 300 million too. That's 900 million total. You never even said thank you because you had no idea the money came from me. All you knew was that your family had gained a daughter-in-law you thought was freeloading. Uncle Lu, I don't hate you, but I don't owe you either. You can refuse and go bankrupt within 2 weeks. Mr. Lu, I'm Song Mingyuan, Miss Su's assistant. Where is she? I want to see her. Ms. Su doesn't have time to see you today. If you have something to say, you can say it to me. Ms. Su authorized me to handle the Lutech acquisition in full. If you have any requests, you can raise them now. I want to talk to her face to face, not about the acquisition. This is personal, Mr. Lu. Ms. Su's private life has nothing to do with the Lu family. What gives you the right to say that for her? I'm not speaking for her. She signed the divorce agreement herself. Mr. Lu, as far as she's concerned, that relationship is over. If you're here to discuss the acquisition terms, Mr. Lu, I'm available anytime. If it's about anything else, sorry, Ms. Su doesn't reserve her time for people with no business value. Wow, you look terrible. I heard about the divorce. The whole social circle heard about your mom throwing that huge hotel party afterward. Know what everyone's saying? That the Lu family was blind enough to throw out a woman worth over 100 billion like she was a beggar. Did you ever actually love Chengxi during those 3 years? I don't know. I thought she didn't matter. I thought life would be easier without her. As long as you're willing to take over, we can negotiate the price. I know Stellar Capital is the buyer, but you're a major company too. Are you really that afraid of them? Hello? Hello? Mom, stop calling. Nobody is going to help us. This is all your fault. If you'd treated Chengxi better back then, would she be doing this to us now? My fault? Of course it's your fault. You're my son. If you had known how to keep her heart, why would she have divorced you? You couldn't even keep your own wife. Mom, for 3 years, you were the one who dumped out the porridge she made every morning, threw away the fruit she bought, and tossed her scarf on the floor. You ask why I couldn't keep her heart? Did you ever think maybe you were the one who pushed her away? You're actually taking that outsider's side? She's not an outsider, she's my wife. Ms. Su, today's schedule, 10 a.m., product review with the AI division. At 2 p.m., a partner from Chimming Ventures is coming by to discuss a deal. There's an industry dinner at 7. You said you didn't want to go, but the host has called 3 times. Cancel the dinner. Got it. Mr. Liu is back again. He showed up downstairs first thing this morning. I had reception tell him you were out of town. If he has something to say, he can send it to legal. He's not here to discuss the acquisition. He wants to return some of your things, your notebook and a few photos. No need. Tell him to deal with them himself. Understood. Ming Yuan. Yes, thank you. It's my job. Mr. Liu, we trusted you. That's why we put our money into Lu Tech. Now Stellar Capital is squeezing us, clients are leaving, and our cash flow is collapsing. You owe us an explanation. Everybody calm down. I heard the buyer's offering 30% above market. Why won't you take the deal? Because the person actually controlling the buyer is my former daughter-in-law. Then that's even more reason to accept. Your family drove away the one person who could have saved you. Why should the rest of us go down with the ship? I move that we call an emergency shareholders meeting right now and vote on whether to accept the acquisition. Agreed. I agree, absolutely. I agree, me too. What gives you the right? This is my family's company. Lu Tech is publicly traded. It doesn't belong to you alone. If you don't like it, buy the shares back with fresh capital. But do you even have the money? Needlepoint Tech will become Lu Tech's controlling shareholder. We'll lose management control. We'll be left with less than 5%. Less than 5%? Then what are we supposed to do? Move out of this house. Find somewhere smaller. If the remaining shares perform well, the annual dividends should still be a few $100,000. A few $100,000? We used to spend more than that in a month. This is all your fault. 3 years ago, why did you let Su Chenxi into this family? Mom, enough. I don't know much about the company, but you're wrong. 3 years ago, our family was the one pursuing Chenxi. You said she was steady and dependable and told me to treat her well. She wasn't the one who changed. Lu Decheng, have you lost your mind? No, you're the one who's lost it. Do you want me to handle this? You two wait for me in the car. You have 5 minutes. These are yours. You left them at the Lu house. What exactly are you trying to say by giving me this? I want to say I'm sorry. Not about the company. About the last 3 years. I never really saw you. Not once. You've already said that. Then what else can I say? Nothing. Don't say anything. Lu Zhicheng, I gave you 3 years. And you said nothing. Anything you say now is too late. Chengxi, I don't want a divorce. I want us to start over. You don't get another chance. Your signature on the divorce papers was real. And outside the divorce office, when you said, it's been 3 years, there's nothing left to think about, that was real too. Mrs. Su, Mr. Liu returned your things. Do you want me to follow up on anything? No. Understood. Ms. Su, as your assistant, I probably shouldn't say this. But as someone who's been with you for 6 years, I want to say one thing. Don't look back. The real problem in the Liu family isn't Lu Jicheng, it's Zhao Yaqin. As long as Zhao Yaqin is still running that house, Lu Jicheng will always be the man who freezes when it matters most. You've already given him 3 years. That's enough, I know. Then I won't say any more. Where are you going? I'm moving out. Say that again. The company was acquired. This house is going to be mortgaged too. We've lost everything. But do you know what I regret most? It's not the company. It's Chenxi, and you still refuse to see it! You're the one refusing to see it. For 3 years, you never treated Chenxi like family. You tore her down, and I just stood there watching you destroy your own son's happiness. Go ahead, hit me. It wouldn't be the first time, but remember this. Once you do, I'm no longer part of the Liu family. Mr. Liu, once the acquisition closes, Needlepoint Tech will own 67% of Liu Tech. We'll install a new management team. You and your family will keep 3%, but you'll no longer have any say in running the company. 3%? Mrs. Su calculated that perfectly, just low enough to keep us off the board. Mrs. Su's position is that Liu Tech's engineering team is valuable. She doesn't want good people leaving because of management problems. Any objections? No. You've lost weight. So have you? Is the company doing okay? Your dad's team stayed on. They're good engineers. That's good. Yeah, Chengxi. I moved out. I left the Lu house. I wanted you to know, I cut ties with my mom. It wasn't because of the company. Enough. Lu Zhicheng, you don't need to do any of this for me. We're not together anymore. But I wanted you to know. 3 years ago, when I lived with the Lu family, I got up at 5 every morning just to make soy milk. Thinking about it now, it's ridiculous. Hello, Editor Zhang? I've got a story for you. Su Chenxi, the real boss behind Stellar Capital, hid who she was and married into our family under false pretenses 3 years ago. Mrs. Zhao, we can't run that story. Why not? Isn't this exactly the kind of scandal the media loves? Mrs. Zhao, it's not that I don't want to help. Nobody in this industry wants to go up against Stellar Capital's legal team, and everything you're talking about was already settled in the divorce agreement. Take my advice. Drop it. Everyone online, you tell me if this is fair. Su Chenxi, founder of Stellar Capital, hid her identity when she married my son, then turned around and came after our family the second they divorced. Wait, isn't that Mrs. Shen? The one whose card got declined at the celebration dinner? I heard your daughter-in-law gave the family 900 million, and you didn't even say thank you. You don't understand anything! Is the place you're staying okay? Your mom caused another scene. Dad, I don't want to hear about it. Jicheng, come home. Your mom's getting older and she has a temper, but she's still your mother. I'm 28. My biggest mistake these past 3 years wasn't marrying Chenxi. It was staying silent when she was being mistreated. I'm not making that mistake again. Mrs. Su, Zhao Yaqin is making a scene outside the building. We've called the police. They'll be here in 5 minutes. She may be taken in for a statement, and this will probably trend online. Let it trend. Have PR prepare a statement. Ms. Su Chenxi's personal dispute with the Lu family has already been resolved through legal channels, and no laws were broken. Understood. Zhao Yaqin was taken to the station for a statement. She's been released with an official warning. If she comes back and causes another disturbance, she can be detained. PR has already released the statement, and we've briefed the media outlets. Good work. One more thing. Lu Zhicheng called me this morning. He apologized for Zhao Yaqin causing trouble for the company. He said he'd try to talk her down, but he isn't sure she'll listen. What did you say? I told him the message was received, but there was no need to contact us again. Any legal matters should go through formal channels. Thank you, Mingyuan. People ask why I named it needlepoint. Because in business, the truth is always in short supply. Most people see the packaging. A few see what's underneath. My job is to get straight to the point. The launch went great. 10 media outlets requested interviews. How many do you want to take? 2 trade publications. Got it, I'll set them up. Mingyuan, are you free tonight? Yeah, it's been 6 years. Ever since your first year at Stellar Capital. In all 6 years, did you ever think about leaving? No, why? Even during those 3 years when the Lu family treated you like that, you never played dirty. You were testing people's character, not taking revenge. How did you know I was testing people? You know me better than I know myself. It's my job. It's more than just a job, isn't it? Hey, sis-in-law, it's me, Qingwan. Qingwan, what made you call? I heard what happened back home. Big Brother's company was acquired. It was that Su Chenxi. She pretended to be broke, tricked her way into this family, then got revenge after the divorce and took Lu Tech from us. Qingwan, you're Zicheng's aunt. You have to help us. Sis-in-law, I'm coming back next week. I own original founder shares in Lu Tech. When I moved overseas, I had Big Brother hold them for me. Now the company has been acquired, so where are my shares? I need a face-to-face answer. Sis-in-law told me some of what happened with the company, but I want to hear it from you. What actually happened? It's a long story. Your sister-in-law, So your son drove Chenxi out, your wife protested outside her company, and in the end the company was acquired fair and square. Yes. Sis-in-law hasn't changed a bit. Auntie? Jicheng, you've grown up. You live here by yourself? Yeah. I moved out 3 months ago. I heard about your mom. What do you think? I can't change her. All I can do is take responsibility for myself. And Su Chenchi, you still can't let her go? Zicheng! I didn't come back just to deal with the shares. I want Lu Tech back. Auntie, the company was acquired legally. Everything was above board. I know, but Lu Tech's core technology dates back to your grandfather's generation. Your dad doesn't understand tech. Your mom doesn't understand business. You don't understand Su Chenchi. But I do. I'm going to get the company back. Not by making a scene, by doing business. Ms. Su, I've heard a lot about you. I didn't ask you here to reminisce. I have two things to discuss. First, when Lu Tech was founded, I owned 35% as a founder. When I moved overseas, I had my older brother hold those shares for me. Now I'm back, and I want what belongs to me. Those shares are legally held by Mr. Lu Shanhai. If you want to recover them, that's who you need to pursue. I will. Second, I know you acquired Lu Tech to settle a personal score, not because you wanted the business. So I want to buy Lu Tech's core assets back from Needlepoint Tech. Name your price. Ms. Lu, after 15 years of technical evolution, Lu Tech is no longer the company you left behind. I have a project called Jin Luo. It's built on the core architecture I left at Lu Tech 15 years ago, plus everything I've developed in Silicon Valley since then. It's better suited to overseas markets than Needlepoint Tech's current product line. What I don't have is domestic distribution. You already have that network in place. A partnership would benefit both of us. About Zhao Yaqin, I want to formally apologize today. I wasn't the one who did it, but she's my sister-in-law. The Lu family owes you an apology, so I'm giving you one on our behalf. As for trust, you don't have to trust me. We can put a performance guarantee in the contract. If anything goes wrong on my side, I'll reimburse every dollar you've invested. Send me the proposal. I'll have legal review it, then we'll talk.
Miss Kisu, I look forward to working together.
Likewise. Mingyuan, did we win? It wasn't about beating anyone. It was about finally not having to fight the past anymore. I used to think winning meant making the other side lose. Then I realized real victory is not needing to look back. Thank you to everyone who chose to stand by me, and to the one person who waited 6 years. Our story is only just beginning. Dawn is breaking. The best is yet to come.